Hello and welcome to Microsoft Excel tutorial for the absolute and utter beginners. As you might already know, Excel is the spreadsheet program that helps in data processing tasks. Data could be in the form of numbers, text or formulas. We use Excel for storing data in tabular format, performing calculations on the stored data, and creating and displaying charts. There are some other software similar to Microsoft Excel. These are Google Sheets, Apple Numbers and OpenOffice, and these are the major competitors to Microsoft Excel. Let's see how the Excel file is structured. Excel files are technically called workbooks. A workbook is made up of one or more worksheets, and each worksheet is composed of many cells. Let's go ahead and open an Excel file. This is Windows 10 and the version of Excel I'm having is Excel 2016. This is the window you see when you open the Excel software. You can either open a blank workbook or choose any of the templates offered by Microsoft. There are many templates offered by Microsoft: Project Tracker, School Planner, Calendar, Budgets, and many others. The good thing with these templates is that you can start entering data right away without bothering about the formatting. For the purpose of this tutorial, we're going to open a blank workbook. You can either double click here or press Ctrl N. This is the Excel window. On the top you can see the name of this Excel file, which is Book 1, and you can change the name while saving the file. I'll show that later. Towards the top left corner is the Quick Access toolbar. By default it's having the Save button, Undo and Redo buttons. Quick Access toolbar is very customizable. You can add many more buttons here. You can do that by clicking on this down arrow and choose any of these functions listed here. If the function you want to add is not listed here, click on More Commands, select the function you want to add, click Add and press OK. It got added. There is another method to add buttons to the Quick Access toolbar. Right click on any button in the ribbon, Add to Quick Access toolbar, and that's it. If you want to remove these buttons, right click on it and remove from the Quick Access toolbar. Another way to remove the button from the Quick Access toolbar is to click on this button and go to More Commands, select the function you want to remove, click Remove and press OK. It got removed. Below the Quick Access toolbar is the ribbon, and it contains almost the entire functionality of Microsoft Excel. The ribbon is divided into many tabs based on their function, and under each tab similar commands are grouped together. For example, the clipboard group has cut, copy, paste functions. The font group has font style, font size, font color, among many others. Towards the bottom right corner of each group there is a down arrow. If you click on it, it will launch a box with more options. Let's go through the tabs very quickly. Home is the default tab and contains the most often used functionalities: cut, copy, paste functions, font formatting, alignment, number formatting, conditional formatting, and many others. Insert tab can be used for inserting pivot tables, pictures, many types of charts, and symbols. Page layout is mostly for print formatting, including margin adjustments, orientation, etc. Formula tab can be used for inserting many functions, which we'll cover in a later tutorial on formulas. To check on the formulas, you can use these formula auditing functions here. Data tab can be used for connecting the Excel file to external softwares like Microsoft Access or web pages or any other compatible software. Review tab has many review functions like spell check, thesaurus, inserting comments, protecting worksheets and workbook using passwords. View tab can be used for adjusting workbook views. Developer tab has Visual Basic application, which are mostly used by advanced users. As you can see, the ribbon takes up a lot of space on the screen. You can hide it using Ctrl F1. You can unhide it using the same key combination, Ctrl F1. The second way to hide the ribbon is by double-clicking on the Active tab. Double-click on any of the tabs and it will unhide the ribbon. The third way to hide the ribbon is to click on this up arrow and press Ctrl F1 to unhide. There is a fourth way. Click on this up arrow on the top right corner and click on Show Tabs. That will hide the ribbon. Click on that button again. There is an option called Auto Hide Ribbon. If you click on it, the entire ribbon, including the tabs, will be hidden. If you want to unhide it, click on top of the screen. Go to that button again and click on Show Tabs and Commands. to show the ribbon entirely. Below the ribbon is the name box and the formula bar. I'll talk about these later. Below the name box and formula bar is the grid of cells. This is where Excel gets its job done. The grid takes up the most space on the Excel screen. These rectangular boxes are called cells, and these are the basic building blocks of the Excel program. You can see that one of these cells is having thick borders around it. That's the active cell. That's where the cursor is now. If you click the mouse anywhere else on the grid, that will become the active cell. Cells are arranged in rows and columns. Columns are vertical and starts from A and continues up to XFD. Rows are horizontal and are represented by numbers starting from 1 and continues up to over 1,000,000. Now let me click somewhere else on the grid. This cell is in G column and the 6th row. That's what you see here in the name box. Name box shows the exact location or address of the currently active cell. In other words, it's showing the coordinates of the currently active cell. Let me click somewhere else on the grid, and that's in K column, 9th row. That's what is being shown in the name box. Let's see how to navigate the grid of cells. The easiest way is to use the arrow keys. Down arrow, up arrow, right arrow, left arrow. You can also use the enter key to go down and shift enter to go up, tab key to go right, and shift tab to go left. Another way is to use the mouse. Go anywhere on the grid and click there, that will become the active cell. The last way is to enter the coordinates in the name box. If I want to go to J12, type J12 and press enter. The cursor will go to J12. Let me now show you how to enter some data in Excel. I'm going to type hello. You have to press enter to save the data in that cell. Press enter. Now the data is saved in that cell. Now say I want to edit that text. I want to type hello Joe. I'll go on top of that cell and type Joe. Now see, I have overwritten the data. I'm pressing escape now to revert to earlier data. When you keep the cursor on top of the cell and type in something, you're going to overwrite that data. If you don't want to overwrite but just want to edit it, press F2. Now the cursor will go into that cell rather than being on this cell. Now you can type anything you want and press enter. Another way to edit is to double click within that cell. Now you can move the cursor anywhere and change it. A third way is to place the cursor on that cell and go to the formula bar and type whatever you want and press enter. See, it's changed. Now let's see how to enter formulas. When you enter formulas, start with equal to or plus. When you put equal to or plus, Excel will understand that you're going to enter a formula. Equal to 10 multiplied by 200 and press enter to compute the formula. Now you can see that the number is 2000. If you place the cursor on top of it and go to the formula bar, you can see the actual formula you have entered. On the cell you can see the result, and in the formula bar you can see the actual formula. Towards the left of the formula bar you can see there is an FX button. If you press on it, a window will pop up and you can use this to insert formulas. We'll cover these in a later tutorial on formulas. Below the grid of cell is the navigation pane. Here's the horizontal scroll bar, and towards the left you can see there's a tab named Sheet 1. This is the first worksheet of this workbook. You can add more worksheets by pressing this plus button, or else you can right click on the tab and click insert, click worksheet and press OK. Sheet 3 got added, or else you can use the shortcut Shift F11. Another way to insert a sheet is to go to Home tab, Insert, Insert Sheet. Sheet 5 got added. You can delete any of the sheets. To delete, right click on it and press delete. Another way is to go to delete on the Home tab and delete sheet. There is a shortcut too, Alt-EL. Sheet 3 got deleted. You can also rename these sheets. To change the name of the sheet, double click on the name and type in whatever you want and press enter. Alternatively, you can right click on it and click rename. Press enter. Below the navigation pane is the status bar. Towards the right hand corner, there is the zoom slider and the page view options. Status bar is also customizable. We'll see these in later tutorials. Now that I'm done with the file, I want to save it. There are several ways to save it. Press Ctrl S or click on this save button, or else you can press F12 to save the file. Another way is to click on this File tab, which will take you to the Backstage view. Click on Save. Click Browse to search for the folder where you want to save. I'm going to save it on the desktop. I'll name the file as My First Excel File and click Save. And congratulations, you have learned basics of Excel. And until we catch up with next time with another video tutorial, keep practicing and good luck. Visit finabackers.com for more.